What's going on YouTube? H-Dub here, and you know we playing Raid. Today we're going to be talking about using ally attack as a strategy for you in live arena. If we take a look at my battle logs, right, obviously you can't win them all. We got 2 L's here, but I'm either beating them or they are leaving, right? I've used ally attack in every single one of these teams. I'm using, Cardiel. He is literally an OP ally attack champion. I'm going to show the build, of course, and kind of break down how, what I'm doing as far as my champion selection to make this happen. So you guys know we get 5 picks, right? Cardiel, if you have him, is going to be 100% the best option, but there are other ally attack champions you could bring in depending on what tier you are. If you have a Marishka, obviously she has an insane ally attack ability with the A1. Krila, Lanicus, those some other options. Longbeard, Necrit obviously has ally attack. Rhonda passive is going to allow her to ally attack, so she's like really strong to use with another ally attack champion because she can double up there. Catacomb Counselor, you got Kenagashi, even Lady Atessa, some Morag. There's a ton of options, even rares that you can bring in to like help you make this happen. But let me just break down what's going on, right? A lot of people are not going to ban the ally attack champion, which is why you have to really strongly invest in this champion for this type of strategy. If you bring in a lockout, you bring in like a UDK, you bring in a Siffy, you bring in like a Duchess, something like that, people are going to want to ban that champion. Even Hegemon, I've seen people bringing in Hegemons, Arbiter, Speed Lead, right? You're going to have to be going pretty fast to make this happen, but it works out very, very well. Let me break down why I'm using it. If you don't have really fast nukers, the only damage you're going to get is if your nukers get to take a turn. Bringing in a fast ally attack champion is going to allow you to get some damage up before your nukers get around to their turn. Now, depending on who you ban and who who your opponent selects, your nukers may never get a turn. And you don't want that. Ally attack is going to allow you to potentially kill somebody on the opposing side before they even have a chance to, start the match, or, well, not start the match, but before they have a chance to really, get their comp going, which is why it is so strong. This is why I've been using it, just because my Harima is pretty slow, according to my standards. Rotos is decently fast for me. I wish he was faster, but you don't want to wait all day for your nukers to take a turn to really start getting the match going, right? Or start getting it going in your favor. The earlier you can bring in ally attack, the sooner you can start to take champions off of the board. And the more times you have to, make your opponent revive people, the better chance you're going to have at winning. So I've been going with ally attack just because I'm trying to get damage up quick, right? So I'm going with a very fast Cardiel build and bolster, running multiple bolster champs in there. 300 speed. He has okay HP. It's not great. I'm not really concerned about him getting locked out. We just, ban the lockout or ban the champion we need to ban, right? And gamble with the speed there. And maybe we go first, maybe we don't. Even if we do get locked out, we still bring in, someone like a Rhonda who doesn't care about being locked out. Someone like a Rotos who doesn't care about being locked out. Or like Finax, people with, strong A1 abilities that are going to be able to get you back into the fight. Even Siffy doesn't really care about being locked out because she's just going to sleep you to death. As long as you are taking turns, right? You want to make sure you're getting turns in. And obviously Cardiel, his passive is going to allow him to team up as well with you, get some heals in. So he's going to be significantly stronger than a lot of the other ally attack champions. But if you have him, please use him. I'm telling you, right? So you're going to be able to get damage up quickly. By the time your nuka comes around, if you haven't killed someone, you can confidently go in with them and use the nuke ability. Now, if the opponent does have a lockout and you don't ban the lockout and they're really fast and they also are, bringing in other champions that do turn meter boost and what have you, it could be an issue for you. That's not to say that you still can't win, right? Because I'm usually bringing in ally attack with 2 other revivers. Obviously, we know that he has revival and death as well. If we look at what most people are doing, most people are either banning 1 support or banning 1, nuker, right? Most people don't want to allow you to have 2 nukers. If we look again at the battle logs, at the teams, right? This guy, he allowed me to have 2 nukers. This guy allowed me to have 2 nukers. This guy, he decided to ban Harima. This guy decided to ban Rotos, right? Leaving me with 3 support champions, right? This guy allowed me to have 3 support champions. I don't even recall this fight. I don't recall what happened with any of these other fights when people left, but either way, it was tough for them to pick the right champion to ban, and this still allowed me to have a lot of versatility as far as what I could do in the fight. If you look here, I allowed this guy to keep his lockout in, and I still got the victory. I allowed this guy to keep his lockout in, and I took an L, but that was mainly because of the Turvold. Turvold needs to be banned, bro. Like, he needs to 100% be banned. I don't want to gamble with Turvolds ever. I don't know how you guys are faring against Turvolds, but ban that guy, bro. Ban that guy. Double hit abilities are just scary, but that's all I have for you guys on ally attack. I feel like I don't need to break it down much more than that. Let me just recap really quickly for you why I'm using it and how it's going to work for you. Ban their lockout so you can get your ally attack off. Build them really fast so that you can, get some damage down on a champion. And then once your nuker comes around, you can kill them, right? Versatile nuker is going to be able to take an extra turn, or they're going to be able to, do some sort of AoE, single target and AoE. Either way, once you have killed that first champion, you're going to know whether you need to make the decision to use a single target ability or an AoE ability. If they have stone skin, which every team is not going to have stone skin, then, you make the decision there whether you want to, use single target stronger, or if you want to waste an AoE, to possibly kill someone else who is also a threat to the comp, maybe make the reviver use their revive prematurely, something like that. But these are just things to think about, guys. I'll have a more in-depth video probably going into ally attack, but just wanted to put this out really quickly to let you guys know what strategy I'm currently using. Ha 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 ha. And some people may watch this and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to start countering him with this. Obviously, there are ways to counter ally attack. You can lock him out, bring in 2 lockouts, what have you. But once we get the gold, it's going to be a lot different. People won't be able to use dupes and the meta will change. But thank you guys for watching as always. Until next time, be good and be well.